Hey, well, hello everybody. Welcome to Haiku Friday, November 3rd, 2023. We had a little technical difficulty, something weird. They wouldn't let me broadcast live, they said, but now we are. So all's well that ends well. Not that this has ended well yet. We don't know. We don't know these things. Let me see. But now I've got all my notes buried way over here. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's get started, shall we? Okay, I already said that, and so we really will. We have not we have more haikus than we did last week, but less haikus than the week before. Oh my gosh! I know we got something going on. What's going on here? I can hear myself. Very confusing, and not really sure. So maybe this is going to turn out. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't know. This is what happens when you do Haiku Friday in the afternoon and not and not the mor and not the morning, I guess. I don't know. All right, let me get this done because I feel like I'm losing I've already lost control and we're just going to do it right now. All right. Haiku Friday, November 3rd, 2023. We've got three from Max Q. And Max Q had apologies about today's haikus because he felt like they were a little bit sad. And he said that he would be next week, he'd be out of this funk. But here we go. Lugubrious tears. Pardon my redundancy. Redundant they are. Oh, so sorry, Max Q. Second one for Max Q. No poems, no letters. There's nothing left to send her, nothing else to say. Oh, huh. I guess there were just two from XQ, but heartfelt. Now we have one from Bill. Now Bill had sent me a lovely picture of uh he was in a national park in Canada and took a beautiful picture of ice beginning to freeze at first beginning, and it was just lovely. He sent a haiku with this. This was early and on Monday, I think it was. But since then, he's rethought his haiku and he feels like this one's a better one. So I'm going to read the first one was really good, but this one is better. Water transitions, air cools, ice silently spreads, liquid to solid. Yeah, that is lovely. Thank you, Bill. Now we have one from Rico-san, who I get to see, I think, next week. I get to run into Rico-san. I'm very stoked. Um, Here we go. Moon illuminates, humble servant of the spheres, longing for the dark. That's like a good Halloween poem. All right. Thanks, Rico san. See you soon. Here is mine. I lost my hearing, trading my parts for money, mostly unseen things. Yes, I think those of us who've had jobs that were dangerous, I suppose, or maybe even heart wrenching. You know what I'm talking about. So, all those things, right, that we do. I do. That concludes this formal, very confusing Haiku Friday in the afternoon. But if you'd like to stick around, I'll tell you, I don't have a whole heck of a lot. I already shared the news about recent death in our family, and then a beautiful life. My son and his daughter having. I'm I'm prejudiced, but it's the most beautiful baby I've ever seen. So, yes, so that is going on. I found out I'm going to be doing another cabaret on November 17th. So, those of you who would like to see a bunch of wonderful people sing and then me sing. Uh, Come on down to the cabaret, and I'll have more details of that probably next week, I guess, because that's 17th is coming up quick. The radio show went so well. What great jobs by everybody involved. A big end of this thing was technical stuff, and I got schooled up on the transmission end of things and the libraries, stages, sound system, and all that. But I didn't handle any of that. Other people did, and they did a great job. Um, in a situation that things really could have gone south, they didn't, and it was wonderful. Had a good crowd, really, especially for up there. I don't think I've ever seen more people up there for an event, and it was wonderful, wonderful. So wonderful that people say, "I want to do this again soon." So I was like, "Oh, I need some time off." But I realized, one of the things they tell you as far as being creative and having big projects is the best thing you can do is start as soon as you're done with the first ones or the last one, start on the next one. And so I did that. I've started already writing something. I'm going to have a first draft. See, I would have said I'd like to have. No, I'm going to have a first draft by December, and then after that, it won't be much work, I don't think. Got to make it like an hour long. Um, I probably have about oh 5 minutes worth so far, 10 minutes worth, which is great in just a couple of days doing that. And of course, things will be added and sound effects and all that. But about an hour long, I think would be good. I'm going to keep it in the mode of a bad horror movie. I have a working title, which I might share later, but not yet. It's going to be in the springtime, and I'm kind of excited about it. I'm using some stuff that I've written earlier for another project, but I'm lifting that. It's great. It's like having paints laying around that you bought. It's like I've got these words and these stories and these lines between characters that um, I kind of just throw in there. And then once we get the whole thing built, then start taking it apart. And that's where the real fun is, the editing of what I've written, being ruthless and taking things out, changing stuff. Right now, I'm just letting the characters do the talking and seeing where they will take me. Anyway, that's exciting to me. Uh, Big night tonight. We've got uh, my son and his wife and our new grandson coming over for dinner tonight. Very excited about that. So I got to start cooking. Got to start cooking. I thank you all for tuning in. I hope your weekend is great. And I really appreciate you spending your Friday with me. That was very well, not your whole Friday, but just these few minutes or whenever you're watching this. Maybe you're watching it at a different time. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to try to figure out how to shut this thing down, and then we'll be Dunsville. Dunsville. Thanks for tuning in, and I wish you all very well. Bye.